Good morning, guys. Welcome to this Tuesday, December 23rd. And there's one more day. If you celebrate the 24th, if you do the 25, okay, fine, it's 2 days. But this is going to be the last full trading day. Tomorrow is a half a day, and then we got Christmas. So what are we looking at? We are looking at the market. It's kind of just in a holding pattern, I think. A nice little move up yesterday. And it's definitely showing some strength here at the last the last few days. So we'll see. I mean, it can certainly grind higher. I mean, this is a low volume trading. It's always risky stuff. They can easily knock this stuff down if an algo kicks in or a headline comes out or something. But right now, market is trying to take it higher. I fold these two together, you can see both these days. It looks very much like a move out of the middle. They're right up here at this upper edge at 69.30. If they can keep extending today, I think we are right there. I think we may be in the move out of the middle to the upside. Look at that, 69.50, and we are making new highs on the ES. I think that's going to happen. I think it's going to happen before the end of the year. We're going to make new highs. I think all the tax selling and all that stuff is behind us, and right now we are. The question is just if it's going to be enough buying interest to the center is going to be strong enough to people to buy back some of these stocks before year end. But we'll see. Yeah, right now we're looking at a market which is pretty much holding on to the gains and trying to take it higher. News this morning, we're going to get maybe get durable goods. It's the schedule for tomorrow too. Durable goods, GDP, corporate profits are at 8:30. 9:15 we get industrial production. Also they had a delayed marker on it. Consumer confidence, new home sales coming out at 10. Richmond Fed manufacturing at 10 as well. So these guys, it says delayed. I'm not sure if they're going to come out or not. We'll see. Just be aware, 8:30, 9:15, and 10. We got news, so let's watch for that. Now looking at the ES, I would start off in this same as yesterday, range bound with a bias to the upside. Martin looking to buy weakness at this point against the 69.20s, the 10s, 6900s for rotations back up. If they start trading below the 6900s, well, I could include the 90, the 68.90 and the 68.85. This little mode here from I think it was Friday's trading. Then I could include that as well, but it is still trying to take we're still trying to take this higher. I would be this would be borderline for me if they take out the session lows here 6900. I would probably be more inclined to lean towards a short side. Still looking for buying opportunities against that 68.90, the 68.85, and to that 68.80s. Just a little bit less aggressively at that point. If they back off that much, I think we can easily kind of back it right back into this lower range. We are up against an area of resistance, so I would be so this would be an area to look for a short if you are looking for a rotation back to the mean here. So 69.20 or 69.30, 35 here is really the only short you have in front of you. We'll be trading above the 20s right now, so 2022 here. So I would start off looking to buy weakness. if they start failing against the 969, 30, 35s here, and you can't see them take it out. Maybe this is right now pretty much a retest. If they start backing off this 69.20, this could be as early weakness, or it could be as a failure trade to take out the highs, in which case it could potentially run it a little bit lower than you would expect. So they can't tell which one it's going to be as yet, but it's if they start heading lower, I would be looking to buy again these first three levels at least. The 20s may come out pretty quick, but it's the 69.10, 6900s would be the ones to look for that trade against a long opportunity. And now if they come out, chances are we're looking at the retest failure trade instead, and to take it potentially lower. So those are the things I'm looking at, and still, as I said, bias is to the upside. Let's see how far they can take it. Christmas rally, Santa rally, it may be very much in play right now. All right, so that is the ES. I'm looking at the NASDAQ. There you go. And Nasdaq, you can see still also potential move out of the middle. They did take out yesterday, 730s here yesterday. Popped a couple of times. They hadn't challenged the 860s yet, but they are then holding on pretty darn good in the overnight. So I would say they looking to buy weakness on the Nasdaq too against the 660s, 630s, down to the 590s for rotations up. The mode down here is at 570, so 570 up to the 590, almost 600, 600s. It's a little kind of a wide range there, but I wanted to include that mode from Friday. That would be the level to shift your bias. If they start taking out that 590 area, look for a potential retracement trade a little bit further down. Again, that's not quite a retest failure trade on the Nasdaq. ES is better set up for that. Nasdaq is pretty much in that against this volume edge at the 730s. And if they can't clear that, we may see a failure. We may see a potential move to the downside. If we see early strength, looking for short setups against the 730s and the 800s for rotations down, that's a little bit less aggressively. Watching for them, since we are in that part of the year with Santa rally potentially can drive this higher. Just a little bit less aggressively looking for that short setup against the 730s and the 800s. So looking to buy against the 660s, the 630s, up to this 570 to 600 support area. Below this support area, I would just take off the long bias and go back range bound. They could still be buying opportunities against the 540s, 500s down to the 460s. That's going to be a little bit less aggressive on it. And below that, the 570 here, there could be a nice short opportunity for if they keep running this lower. And you know how it goes. Once that kicks in, they can run it all a lot lower than you think, and that's just how the Nasdaq works. So, and if to take out this 850, 860 area, I think we are back in a good spot to challenge the highs pretty quick at that point. So it is at a pretty good spot right now to take it higher and see if you have enough juice to do that. So that's the Nasdaq to get started. Finally, the bonds. What is the bond market doing? And I would say the bond market is just not going anywhere. Light volume, sloppy. It looks pretty sloppy to me. I'm just going to watch it. It's in the middle of that range still. I'm just going to look to buy weakness against the 1510s, 1505s, or 425s, 15 evens, the buck. I'm going to sell strength against the 1516 would be aggressive. I would say the 1520s. I would look for the 1520s. 1528s, 1602s. It's the buck is in between here, between two levels, and they don't have a real option to make another level there because it's going to be too crowded. So I'll leave it as is. But if they start taking out that bond 1530, I would be probably looking for a directional long setup, and below the 115 even the buck, I would look for a short directional setup. Pretty straightforward, but the bond market has been in a pretty tight range. I would expect it to do the same. The caveat, we have news coming out in the morning, so there could potentially be some movement there, but it would be good to get a little bit of range. At least the edges get a little bit clearer. And I mean, it looks like this. I mean, you try to get short. I mean, the kind of setup I was looking for when you have a few bars like that, it doesn't work when it's like this. You have to get a little bit of range on it, so you see where the edges are before you start looking at it. What this looks like is just the bond market just drifting higher. And if you try to get short, you just find yourself getting squeezed out, and it's going to suck. So let's wait for a little bit of range to develop before you start looking for any retest failures on the bond. All right, back to the ES, and it is Tuesday, December 23rd. This part of the year, you pour a little bit of spice wine, hot spice wine, a little bit of rum in it, and sit down and relax. Can't really do it right now. It's like 5 in the morning where I'm at, and 8 in the East Coast, so that would be a little bit crazy, but I'm going to look forward to it. So I will wrap it there, guys. So good trading. I will see you back at 11:30 for the next update. So, and the countdown is on. Merry Christmas. Countdown is on. All right, guys. See you back at 11:30. Later.